Hey, what's up everyone? It's your Altered Tech back again with a new video. And today's video is going to be something different. I'm making this video to myself in the past, and he has no idea what these phones are, and I'm going to talk to him about the new OnePlus 9 Pro. So let's get into it real quick. So my younger self, this is the OnePlus 9 Pro, and you're going to be using this phone for most of 2021. The price is going to be a bit high, $1,069. That's how it starts at. But for Black Friday, you're going to find this at $799. Now, you're going to pay the full price. And the thing was, you're supposed to buy this and test it out for a week and then return it. Or test it out for like a month or so and then return it. So you ended up keeping it. And why did you keep it? Because the cameras ended up being better than what you thought it was. So initially when this phone was released, the cameras were just, it wasn't ready. And then with the latest updates, that's when you bought this phone. And then you went to Florida, you took some really good, beautiful photos, and you kept using it. And you also have a nice full build as well. Everything's premium about this phone. Like, I know how much you like this camera hump setup. A lot of people still prefer the other one, but it's what you like, and you love how this looks. Now, you're probably wondering, why is there a Hasselblad? I'll say this. It ends up not being a gimmick. And now let me show you real quick. As for the photos with OnePlus, the color accuracy, it just hasn't been great. Hasselblad, who's very well known for their color accuracy, and you get that with this phone. Now, each camera lens, you're probably not going to get the true Hasselblad colors, but you're going to get it in pro mode for sure. And for the main lens and for the ultra wide, you get some great colors as well. As for the telephoto lens, color accuracy, it could jump a little bit. It's a little bit different than the other two lenses. The expand mode, which is freaking insane. So basically you have this cool animation and you get like these crazy wide angle shots. I can show you guys some images on my website. The link will be in the description. Overall, the cameras on this, be prepared for what I'm about to tell you. The cameras on this could go toe-to-toe with the Pixel 6. Now, you are a skilled photographer, and you're going to take advantage of all the cool features on this phone. For the cameras, for the higher resolution and whatnot, for pro mode, for all these things. And what's really surprising is that you don't have to rely on Gcam. You don't have to rely on pro mode anymore. Man, I remember, back in the days when you had your OnePlus 6T, your OnePlus 7 Pro, you had to go ahead, hold your phone, and hold your breath and pray to God that the picture was actually good enough. You probably had to take about 4 or 5 shots to get a good shot, and use pro mode for like freaking 75% of the time. Now, I rarely use pro mode, and this is crazy. Now, I know you're probably excited, but it's true. The camera hardware on this, the ultra wide and the wide sensor, they're very high quality. And for low light situations and with nightscape, you get some really amazing shots. Now, OnePlus will merge with Oppo, and you will see some of the benefits when it comes to the cameras. Now, as for the software, I'm not seeing any benefit right now for the software for this phone. I was used to Oxygen OS, but you can see right now I'm using the Nova launcher. Remember, Oxygen OS was a huge selling point, but this is what I'm holding out for. I'm holding out for the Android 12 update. The Android 12 update has arrived on the Pixel 6 and the S21, and it's been great. The Pixel 6 still has a little kinks to work out. It's a brand new phone, so I'm not going to hold it against it. It will get better over time. But the Android 12 on the Samsung Galaxy S21, holy snaps. The smoothness, the overall look and feel, it's just been spectacular. Even for the camera app as well. Everything just feels fast and smooth. And the updates on this has been very fast as well. Sometimes you're getting these updates faster than the Pixel 6. That doesn't make any sense. For this one, you're still getting bi-monthly updates, but you have to look at OnePlus for what OnePlus is. That's how you're going to appreciate it, because there's other manufacturers out there who don't have the revenue as Samsung. They don't have the backing of Google. Google made Android, so for OnePlus, they do a much better job than everyone else, aside from these two cats on the table when it comes to updates. Now, it's bi-monthly. The last update was like a week late. I still haven't gotten it, but it is what it is, guys. Sometimes you might get the update a little bit early. You might get, back-to-back updates. But for the most part, if you're a tech enthusiast, it's easy to unlock this bootloader. Performance has been great. Now, for the overheating issues people were talking about early on, so for the Snapdragon 888, I'll say this. It's just not the best chip I've seen from Qualcomm. For the overheating issue, if you're going to record a video like 4K, 120 frames per second, back to back to back, and that means, there's a time limit for a reason. But if you don't go over that time limit, you're going to be fine. If you're playing games, yeah, it's going to be a little bit warm. The only weakness, like I've said, is the battery life on this. You could definitely get through an entire day with a light usage, and for someone else, you know, they might have to top up within the day. I can't wait until Oxygen OS 12 arrives. It's going to be a hybrid of ColorOS, but with Nova Launcher, it does drain the battery a little bit. But with ColorOS, you're going to have, you know, battery improvements, number one. Number two, you're going to have performance improvements. You're going to have more features as well. So I can't wait for that. I wish, you know, OnePlus would have been able to release ColorOS earlier so people could actually enjoy it now and would help them make a smart buying decision. If they want Android 12, Android 12 is over here. They're going to have to wait a little bit. But OnePlus, take your time and just make sure you guys do a great job with Oxygen OS 12. I think it's time for you to start building trust with fans and building a strong fan base again. But overall, the 120 hertz is great. The sound, I would say the sound is average. Nothing spectacular about it. You do have that notification slider on the side over here. The buttons feels very, very premium. And overall, this is what's crazy. In 2021, OnePlus went all out with the cameras. They did a phenomenal, great job with it. Now the Pixel 6, the jump from the Pixel 4 to the Pixel 6 is just not that dramatic, but what makes this very popular for everyone else, it's the software experience. The software experience, that was the main selling point on this. So now we flip-flop. This is like a personal assistant. It just wants to do everything for you. It wants to know everything about you. It wants to handle everything for you. With this one, now it's a little less Google-fied in my opinion. Now for the Samsung Galaxy S21, this one is special in its own way as well. The only thing which I could say that, you know, you guys might want to buy the OnePlus over this one, it would be for the bloatware. This has more bloatware, but damn it guys, the camera on this, you guys have so many features with the camera. It's by far my favorite when it comes to recording videos, making content. Scratch that, it's the iPhone 13 Pro, but that's thanks to AirDrop and ProRes, which I'm using right now. I'm recording this with the iPhone 13 Pro. But for Samsung, fast updates. Android 12 has been great. Some people have said that they've seen some frame rate dropping, but I haven't really experienced it. But to my younger self, you're going to be a OnePlus photography ambassador eventually. You're going to take some really great, beautiful photos with this phone. And, you know, hopefully I could just showcase to everyone that the cameras on this are actually really, really good. Hopefully I've done a great job as a OnePlus photography ambassador. But as for the Altered Tech brand, for these other phones as well, they also offer some great, cool perks as well. As for the cameras on the Pixel 6, they focused on the same software features, you know, like being able to erase objects on a picture, long exposure shots, things like that. For the S21, it's like the complete package. So anyways, this is going to be the OnePlus 9 Pro. Great phone, great build, $799 on Black Friday if you can wait out for it. There's so many great options as well out there in the market. You're going to have a fun time in 2021 testing out all these cameras. All these cameras out here are great options. Anyways, this is Altered Tech signing out. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Take care. Peace.